welcome and thank you for tuning in. Liverpool Football Club delivered an absolutely spectacular performance in a 5-0 win over Watford at Vicarage Road. These are the glory days of Liverpool Football Club. When you are a fan of any team, these are the performances that just make you say, wow. They leave you in awe. You're just starstruck by the power of how dominant your team is. I mean, Roberto Firmino banging in a hat trick after not even being in the starting lineup to start the season. Bobby is a Liverpool legend, and massive kudos to him for stepping up in such a big way coming off the international break. Mo Salah, unbelievable performance in his own right. I mean, can he score more spectacular goals than what he's been scoring lately? Just when it seemed he scored the most perfect goal against Man City in Liverpool's last Premier League match, he outdoes himself again with an absolute screamer of a goal, eviscerating the Watford defense to score his goal. And then the ball he played to Sadio Mane, an absolutely perfectly weighted pass, hitting Mane in stride. And Mane didn't have to slow down one bit. One touch, boom, done and dusted. Liverpool never looked back after going a goal up. 5-0 on the road against any Premier League team is going to be a really impressive result. No Alisson Becker, no Fabinho, no problem. And the midfield delivered such a commanding performance in a midfield that we're not used to seeing. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've seen Jordan Henderson, James Milner, and Naby Keita all playing together. Of course, Keita showed his unbelievable skills. Very happy to see him playing so many matches early on this season, still early days. But if Keita can continue to remain fit, I think he will get a contract extension soon. But when it comes to Mo Salah's contract situation, it's going to be a decisive moment for Fenway Sports Group and owning Liverpool Football Club. Are they prepared to break their wage structure to pay Salah what he deserves? Salah deserves over 300 grand a week. But how is Virgil van Dijk going to feel when Salah is making, maybe even more than 50% greater weekly wages than what he's compared to Salah? I don't know how the rest of the team's going to respond if Salah gets such a massive contract that, of course, is earned. Don't get me wrong. Salah is far and away the best player in the world right now. It's not even up for debate. It's actually mind-boggling to think that Salah has not been named Premier League Player of the Month since 2018. Salah had 7 goals and 3 assists in the month of September and still did not win Player of the Month. I mean, it's just a joke at this point, the way he is underappreciated. But I would not be surprised if Salah eventually leaves earlier than anticipated. Look at the Mookie Betts situation with the Boston Red Sox. But like I said, it's going to be a decisive moment. If FSG does not extend Salah and give him the deal that he deserves, there will be massive pressure for that ownership group to sell the club. You cannot overstate the importance of those contract negotiations. But all in all, this Liverpool team is simply unbelievable. I mean, Kelleher is Alisson Becker's backup, and I think he might be one of the top 10 keepers in the Premier League, and he's a backup. He says that he wants to contend for a starting spot. I think he would start for most Premier League teams. I absolutely love Kelleher in goal. When I heard that Alisson would be out, I wasn't worried because I knew that Kelleher would get the job done. Van Dijk and Matip, they were very solid in defense, as were Robbo and Trent. It wasn't like they played a peerless performance. Watford had their chances, but Kelleher did the work that had to be done. So I just absolutely love Kevin Kelleher. I think he's a wonderful player, and I hope that he continues to develop and perform for Liverpool whenever he is given the opportunity to do so. So Liverpool, in this moment, as of this recording, top of the league. Liverpool, top of the league, and can't wait to watch the Reds take on Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, followed by, of course, the massive showdown against Manchester United. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you've watched for this long, you might as well subscribe to my channel.